really full-size console-grade controller into the device. We also wanted to provide just incredible level of performance. We have our new Tegra 4 processor, which is like 3 to 4 times the graphics processing power generation. So it's going to be able to take mobile graphics to the next level with it. Also very low battery power, so you can get extended battery life. Depending on the game, probably Tegra 4 games, still preliminary numbers, but around 5 hours of battery life or so. Tegra 2, Tegra 3 games are probably closer to 10. So 5 to 10 hours depending on how demanding the game is. The display here, it's a touch display, but you can also navigate the UI with the controller. So if you just want to use the controller and navigate the UI, you can go in and play your music. Some volume here. Or you can also use touch, right? So if you just want to use touch just like normal. Now it's a stock Android Jelly Bean device, so you can do everything you can do on Android, right? Yeah. All the apps, all of the game content, movies, pictures, all that you have from Google Play. It's just right on the device right as soon as you log in. The screen's 720p, 5-inch screen, so it's like retinal resolution. When you look at games on here, you'll see you just can't see the pixels. No. It's not there. So this is our it's what we call our Android context. We have a Nvidia button here in the middle that you can press, and it pops up the gaming context. And here you have all the games that are installed on the device. We showed Real Boxing off the keynote, Rochard, Bloodsword. These are all Tegra 4 optimized games for Project Shield. One of the most interesting that we showed at the keynote on Sunday is Hawken. And this is a great example of a game that would be really difficult to play on a touch. Yeah. And so we went to Meteor, the guys who make Hawken, and said, hey, we've got this new project. Would you like to port to Android? And they're like, this is awesome. This is going to allow us to play. So you can just look here at the graphics fidelity. This is a native Android game. This isn't the PC game. And this is an early build here. We're just sitting. You can play multiplayer, but right now we're the only one on the server.
Are all the Tegra games, including the back catalogue, will they automatically be mapped for all the right appropriate keys? Will they need to be updated, or?
So there are actually a lot of Tegra Zone games that already have controller support. And of course we're making a big push with developers. Now developers do need to put controller support into the game.
Yeah.
There are some little tricks we can do, but if a game was just designed for touch, we're not going to be able to remap it ourselves to the controller, right? So there's support we need from the game developer side. But we've been going out and talking to game developers for the last couple months about it, and they like it. I think they see the potential, and they want their games to support controllers. So yeah, they've seen a lot of good developer support so far. So can pop out of that. So like I said, you also have all your Tegra Zone games. So a lot of the games in here are actually Tegra 3 games that are have controller support in already. This is Android gaming. It's bringing new console-grade controller to Android games, along with some great audio visuals and Tegra 4 performance. Now, the other thing that's pretty special about Project Shield is that it allows you to not only play your Android games, but also your PC games. So here, if you look over on the PC over there, we've got Battlefield 2 up and running on the PC, and we've got a GTX 680 inside of the PC there. It's rendering the game, it's doing all the processing for the game, and it's also encoding the game into H.264, and it's sending it out over over the network. Yeah. So we're hooked up here with Ethernet because there are 100,000 cell phones in like a 50-foot radius of this of this booth. But this works great on wireless. And so this has got 802.11 in, 2x2 MIMO, top of the line Wi-Fi in the device.
Is that dual band Wi-Fi as well?
It's dual band, yes. Yeah. So this is running. Normally this would be running 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and let's take a look. So we can jump in here and play a little bit. This is Borderlands 2, running the full PC version, and you can just sort of spin around and see. It's pans smoothly, and you can play with all the graphics settings turned up. Right? This is the full 680. PhysX effects enabled. You see all these all of these little banners floating in the wind are all PhysX effects.
I'll just show that go over on this.
Fully tooled, samples off of the engineering line. We've got a little work to do. We came back and we said, hey, the D-pad's not quite how we want it. The triggers aren't quite how we want it. So we're still going to do some tuning around that. The basic weight of the device, the form factor, the flip lid, all of that stuff's set. Most of the key features are set, but a lot of the tuning and ergonomics we're still working on.
What is the likely sort of release date for it?
So we're gonna target to put it in the hands of gamers in Q2. So we're a couple months off.
Is there going to be a version, like a pre-version, like a reference device for developers or anything that will be more based?
We will definitely sample developers, and we've already been sampling them. Our Tegra 4 developer kits.
Right. So this is already something that you can produce in reasonable numbers. This isn't just a series of prototypes.
Yeah, I mean we've got about just in this room alone we've got about a dozen of them. So. This is something that we're able to build in engineering in sample quantities. So this is a bass reflex design where we have a separate port for the bass, and it allows us to get higher volume bass without the distortion. So you get a little bit more of a fuller sound compared to typical cell phone or tablet speakers.
And you sort of really feel that bass if you're holding it as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty substantial. I mean, it's noisy, ambient
really
noise,
noisy,
but I can feel. You can feel that.
So let me pop out of this here, and I'll show you guys. So here you've got, I just connected to the PC, reconnected to the PC, and it shows you, this is GFE's telling you GeForce Experience is telling you which games are available on your PC. So we've got Borderlands, Most Wanted, Call of Duty, Battlefield 3, Assassin's Creed installed on the PC. And we also have Steam Big Picture. So you can launch Steam, get into Big Picture, access your Steam catalog, and navigate Steam with the controller. So that's one of the things that Big Picture just really comes in handy. I mean, it's fully controller wired, so you can just get around with the Thor controller. Works great. So that's Project Shield.